Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, after... Okay, you hear me well.
Yes, I think
Great.
so.
Because we didn't know that if I'm going to be hearable for Marta, but if that works, then we can just take off the headphones and work with that. Can you tell something just to check the voice?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Hi, Damian. Can everyone hear me well?
Yeah, probably it
I
works.
hear some echo. I don't know if everyone does.
Okay, that is something to check. We'll see. But at this moment, I think it should be quite okay, but okay, we'll just adjust if it is needed. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour of technical problems because I'm using the new software from some time, and I just wanted to have everything perfectly working. It's not so easy when you just trying to learn the new software, but I think that every time with every issue we are closer to the good quality as we want to bring it here on checkersTV YouTube channel, and as well Twitch TV. Twitch TV Checkers channel as well. Ladies and gentlemen, second day of the World Championship matches. Yuri Anikeev playing white checkers, white pieces against Jan Groenendijk, and on the second board Victoria Motrichko playing against Daria Tkachenko. This time, of course, the colors are switched, and now Victoria is playing white pieces and Daria Tkachenko black pieces. 50 minutes of play just behind us, and today my guest is Grandmaster International among women, Marta Banikowska. Your biggest achievement, Vice European Championship or something else?
Maybe, because that was classic games, but recently I got third place in World Blitz Championship, so that's probably even better.
Okay, if I would try to judge which one was better, I would think about the European Championship, but if you say so, okay. Congrats on that, by the way. I did have a pleasure to analyze the game with the winner of this tournament, Martin van Eysendorn. I don't know if you have seen this video.
Yeah, of course. I watch all of your videos. Everyone should.
So I know who
Damian
generates...
didn't force me to say that.
And you told me already that you followed yesterday games. Any conclusions, any surprising moves, any surprising plans, strategies from the players that you already have noticed?
Not so much. I think it was rather calm, but I guess you can expect that from the first game. No one wants to take too much risk in the first round. So I think today's games and maybe the next ones will be more surprising. Like even today, we talked a little bit before we went live, and I think we have some big surprises. Like for example, Victoria's first move. Yeah, from what I remember, she always plays 32-28. So this is something new for her.
Yeah, new for her, and not new for many women actually, because I can recognize Natalia Sadowska with starting the game always the same way, 34-29. Do you like this opening, by the way?
Yeah, I mean, I probably played 32-28 the most as well, but yeah, 34-28 is nice too. But I guess most of the time I would choose 33 just to be a bit more sharp.
Okay. And do you think all the openings are the openings for the victory?
Yeah, for sure.
Just to confirm.
I don't know about 32-27.
Yeah. I think at some point it can also be a nice idea. There is a game, for example, against between Edward Buzyński and Rul Boomstra on my channel from the World Blitz Championship 2021. And actually, Edward started the game 30-27, and he achieved the winning position against three-time world champion. After all, so
right, there was a combination, yeah?
Yeah, there was a combination. Philip Koop, but yeah. He didn't check it, but I thought that he is a good tactical player after all. But this is not the topic of our conversation. During the time I was preparing the technical stuff, I haven't looked at the games, so can you please tell us something about what is going on the board, because as I heard you were following the games.
Yeah, sure. So we can start with men. Okay, so again, surprisingly, Jan chose the same first move as Yuri, so he changed to 21. But then Yuri didn't play 34-29, but maybe a more standard move, I don't know, 37-32 first. And then it looked like there would be some theoretical variants, but here Jan decided to go 26, which is, normally we usually see something like, like this. I'm not sure about the right order of the moves, but something like that, for example, and either this and this, or 35-30 and then the outpost. I played some games like this too. So 21-26, I personally have never seen it, but I've already checked that there has been some games like this. But white can easily just exchange here, and again, it was possible to go to the outpost, but Yuri chose a safer variant, I guess. So now, to be honest, I would be very surprised to see something other than a draw in this game, but who knows? I think maybe Jan maybe prepared something here after 35-30. That's what he expected, because I don't believe he wanted this type of position, but maybe. I don't know. What you
Maybe
think?
we will not switch to the women's game yet, because I need to prepare some changes in the overlay so the viewers can see everything, including the camera. Maybe we'll talk a bit about this competition between two men for a longer time. What do you think is the attitude for the match? And they're going to look for the sharp, tense games, or they're just playing soft? Because as we followed the history, 15 past games between those players ended in a draws. So the question is, do you expect some victories of any of those guys?
Money, I would probably. Uh-huh.
We did have some connection problems, probably. I haven't heard anything that you said, but you can just repeat if you answered my question.
I would probably. Hello.
Okay, now I hear you well.
Okay.
And I think the
Maybe I can check my connection.
maybe your connection, but also maybe the problem of my headphones, because those are wireless, and sometimes I know it disturbs in working some other things. Yeah. So perhaps my headphones caused the problem. So once again, can you answer the question that I asked? If you heard it, of course.
Sure, I did. I heard everything, I think.
Okay.
So I would bet that there will be one victory maybe, and then we will still have tie breaks. But I think 12 games, some emotion. Of course, the match breaks. Who feels more confident in blitz games?
About your connection, do you think that everything is okay on your computer? Don't you have any?
I'm checking it right now.
Okay, because I just I've hidden my headphones, but there was a delay with you again, and I don't know how this new tool, this vMix call, is acting and working, and maybe it causes the delays, but we must check it.
So I'm on speedcheck.org, and we'll see.
Because we are using the Wi-Fi connection?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know what it means, but upload is 0.68
megabits. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And during this test, the connection can slow down a bit.
Good.
By the way, what do you think about Yuri Anikeev's haircut?
As long as he likes it, I think it suits him. And I think it has something to do with his beliefs and his spirituality. So I think it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a close friend of mine is a person who I believe has similar beliefs to him and similar hair conditions and the same haircut recently I've seen on his head. So this is probably part of something.
Yeah, I mean, I asked Yuri about it, and he told me if you read the books I gave you, like he gave me some spiritual books, he said I would know why he has this haircut. So
okay. So it is something hidden in the books probably, and during the press conference I've seen that Yuri was showing some book, and I don't know what kind of book that was. Perhaps something according to the spiritual beliefs. It's not easy to work on your spirit, and some people just think that this is the reason of life, to know, to improve your spirit, and many other people just forget about it.
Yeah, I think actually maybe it's something that helps him with drafts. Like I think he started being more spiritual maybe like 2 years ago, and that's when his biggest success came. So maybe it helps him. He's more calm, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely, I think as well. The same. The question is, for example, if the diet can support you, because okay, he is vegan and you as well, yeah. Do you think that that's the part?
I'm a vegetarian.
Vegetarian, okay. Do you think that that's the part that helps your body to improve performance better during the drafts tournaments?
The brain is not working as well, but when you're vegetarian, you're probably more likely to pay more attention to what you eat, I guess. Yes. So I think
I'm afraid we still have some connection problems because you are pausing and speeding up all the time. You hear me all the time fluently?
Yes. Okay. So it's probably mine. I can try to switch to my mobile data. Sometimes it's better.
But if you have download on the level of 60 megabits, then it should not be a problem, to be honest. And I think that it's this tool, vMix.
Download? No, upload. My download is 1.8.
Oh, 1.8 megabits?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the download? The upload? 60 something?
30.
30? Okay, so it's strange because usually upload is lower than download. But it can be something about that because we need actually the upload from your site. I don't know this tool, this vMix call, because perhaps it just works with the delays like that it slows down and then speeds up. So it's something difficult for me to say. Actually, we tried to contact each other via Zoom, but it's not easy to use this tool inside this software. And I apologize to all the viewers for this inconvenience, but I hope that after this round issues we'll just get some expected level of the connection and of visuals on the stream. But sometimes it just requires to try to do something.
So I can try to switch to my mobile data just to check.
At this moment it works fine. We can wait for another disturbance.
Okay.
Okay, slowly we can go to the women's game. So maybe we'll start by just switching. Okay, this is the actual position between Yuri and Jan Groenendijk. Maybe one more question before we go to the ladies' game. After a few years already of playing this tempo on World Cup and other international tournaments, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you like to play 90 minutes plus 30 minutes plus 30 seconds after that?
Yes, I do, and I see a lot more. I think wins with this time control, fewer draws. So that was the point, I think, and it works well, and it's more exciting. I'm almost always up for a shorter time control. So yeah, I think it's nice, and we're more likely to see some mistakes, which is a good thing.
It is absolutely a good thing for the spectators, especially, and I am for shortening the games as well. The question is, do you see, as an active player, of course, the changed attitude, the changed time management from the players between recent times and 2 years ago, let's say?
Yeah, definitely. I remember. It used to.
Yeah, and we have another pause of
No one had-
Marta. So we slowed down again. Okay, if you can change the internet, just feel free
Sure.
to do it. Waiting for Marta until she is changing the connection. I hope it will solve the problem. If not, then maybe we'll look for another solution. Perhaps just this tool I mentioned works like that it slows down and speeds up. Okay, I can see you fluently right now.
Yeah, I think I'm back. We'll see how it goes now.
Okay, so I asked you the question and you started with "I remember" and then nothing was hearable. So do you
Okay,
remember
sorry.
Okay.
First introduced this time control. Around the 3-hour mark, it was always loud on the playing hall because everyone was playing super fast. Everyone was in time trouble. So I think we've all adapted, and it's much better. But at first, I remember even grandmasters losing on time. So yeah, it always takes time to get used to it. And now, very often players have enough time; they don't even have to stop. I don't know, writing the moves or something.
The game I mentioned yesterday that always will be remembered by me about this time control was the game between Jan Groenendijk, which is the pretender in the match, against Agata Parachina, and he lost the first ever game played on this tempo against a Russian young player, and that was the great, brilliant game played by a young girl, not so young, but very strong player.
Careful, I think she's my age.
Yeah, well, you are very young as well, of course. But she deserved this victory fully. So if you underestimated the players playing against you, then maybe having lack of time in the final moves before the 45th one, that was the moment of making the mistakes, because parallelly to Jan Groenendijk, Guntis Valneris also made then a mistake in 45th move, not losing the game but drawing a game from the winning position. So everything could happen, and I think now that players I just starting to play the openings quite faster, and they know that they don't want to make too many moves under the time pressure before the move number 45, right?
Damian?
Did you hear me all the time?
Yeah. And then I asked if you've ever played this time control.
Because then you were paused the same situation like before. Okay, so I think that I must try for another solution. And before, as we talked on Zoom, everything was fine. So I think it's not the reason of your connection, but of this tool. So ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize you for a couple minutes more because we just want to improve this thing, solve this issue, and I'll try to be back as soon as possible with Marta Bańkowska commenting what is going on the boards. So I'm changing the scene and we'll be back soon.
See ya.
Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
One look, the heat is rising, and I've been cold for so